Ero YouTube channel. This is me, Matthew Wrightson, back once again. Most of you might probably recognise from yesterday's stream as well, from the PlayStation F4. This time it's the PlayStation F2 round. You have the same track, new set of drivers, and this is the Danish Grand Prix, or specifically the Dutch Grand Prix, because the Danish people just took over the region of the Netherlands, and that's why it's now called the Danish Grand Prix. And this is going to be a nice little track called Zandvoort, somewhere in Europe. It is Danish. Sorry about that. But anyway, we're going to have a full lobby, not too short long. A Red Bull driver missing in action, and just the fuse is now starting to pick up. And I might not be able to record some volume action because I've got to eat my dinner, which I'm now doing. Sorry about that, the lobby will be signed momentarily. Sorry about everyone in the lobby. Everyone but one person, you could have a full lobby. So the qualification is now underway. Everyone is in the lobby now, we are ready to go. So the qualification is now loading in. for the Dutch Grand Prix, if I'm not mistaken. Right, loading's complete. The weather is nice and beautiful outside on the beautiful tiny track of Sandford. Put all my little useful bits and bobs up, including the telemetry. There we go. And now we wait to see who's the first person to head out on track. We have Golsick, the first person. Golsick is the first person to head on the track on the beautiful tight streets of followed by an AlphaTauri of Laliches. And they've got 6 now, warming up the tyres for the first lap. They've got another Williams heading out. Impeding at this track is going to be quite difficult to move out of the way. So it's one of the first of many Diavisons warming up their tyres vigorously. And towards us, slow right left hand. Right, here goes now Golsick on his first flying lap of the day. The first of many. Casey in the car's a little bit there, but it's okay. The speed's now 315 kilometers an hour, 600 meters straight heading towards turn 1. And there's turns 2 and 3. Towards the beautiful back corner of turn 4. 5, 6 and 7. First second time is a 24.1, which is decent. Peaks a little bit. Hope there's no rain forecast for today. Oh, it's invalidated laps, that's no. Lauren is on a lap. Lurches is on a lap. Yellow into sector 3. Looks like Woody. Just getting used to his car. Alpha Male stopping on the track or fouls. Hopefully they won't hamper the laps too much. 24.8 for Algard, the Red Bull driver. Now as long as you set the first lap of the day of 110.3. As everybody goes into towards the 109s already for the Alpine team. As Marco now quickly falls with 109.192. Then Burr 109.0. Then J-Boy with 108.5. Who's allowed? Let's see what the Red Bull driver can do. 110.3 bottom of a good so far with Josh Evans, the championship leader, is P2 at the moment. See a flurry of yellow flags having at the first sector as we see Ruddy now heading towards the final straight, and he sets a 108.7, setting up herself ahead of Joshua Evans. See, much chaos is happening down at the back straight. Lots of chaos. As noise is taking and PC F1 type stuff there. Back in the actual esports day, taking their first lap on the intermediate tyres. And make sure everything is properly working. I mean, that's an interesting strategy there. Make sure everything's working, make sure nothing falls apart of the machine. I think Crystal did the same as well. As noise goes to P12. A slide now, going across the line to finish the lap. 109.6 puts them to P10. As far as his teammate quickly forced to go to P6, but 108.8. More yellow flags dishing out. Germany is now on a lap. Hello. So that fast is moving out of the way for a fast person who's possibly on a lap. Oh god, it's 2/10 up. Possibly trying to make up amends from mistaking the first sector. On the battery we remember as well. The house is now activated for him. Not sure he's going to improve around there. Oh, he is by 4/10. Same stuff to a possible 109, possibly nearly a 110. Here he comes now. I'll go towards the final corner. And he's staying out, and he proves himself to P15. So he now scores, it goes to P7 for 8.8. It goes to in yellow. Everybody out down the sirens. No, it was nice actually. Show map is on in lap. All see keys P7 in a moment. We have another yellow flag. Looks like Louis Jesus has run out of gasoline. Unfortunately, which may cause hampering during the laps. As we see now. So the sparkle goes up another 10th for there. One second.
The inaugural World Drivers' Championship was held in 1950 during the fourth season of F1. Giuseppe Farina, who was driving for Alfa Romeo, took the championship after winning 3 of the 7 races held that season. Tied from the other 3 races.
Alright, we're back again. Dawaduta into some sort of fast right-hander towards the bank curve with DRS. He's going very quick. Because it's up to P7 ahead of his teammate Joshua Evans. As Evans goes himself to pole position momentarily with 108.516. Impressive lap for the Brit. Oh, Locking's just lost it. Locking's lost it, and he's hit the wall as well. That could have had a bit more damage to his waiting time. Hope to do a backup for everyone else. So the Mercedes of Woody on a lap, and the Alpha moves out for him. Nearly another 2 times up. That's now the Mercedes driver is pulling towards the final corner now. It's sets after P5 with order 8.6. Sorry, another lap. As Goldstick now is improving himself, goes himself to P8 with a 108.7. Rebry now is on an in lap. Oh, Caleb has slid it. Lost a bit there, turn 1. Yellow again, that's for the slow moving Mercedes off Burr. Another yellow flag. It's not for the fouls, he's moving again slowly. That's a very interesting tactic, I must say. You know, sure about 2 tenths up. This is going to be a 108.4, I could believe, if he's going to keep driving like this. He goes into the 108.4s, that is perfect lap for German right there. Driving the number 66. Clicking my clicks. Ashira, a former Haas driver, now dropped from reserve. He's racing. Back again, nice to see him back on the grid. Still to P4 at the moment. Pushing himself right down below the 24s at the first sector. Pushing it through the big apex there. Oh, there's it! Oh, and Gio's out of the qualifying session. He's crashing to the wall at turn 6, 7, 9. Absolute disaster for him. Absolute awful shame. Absolutely awful for him. He was improving half a tenth through sector 1 and he's pushed it a bit too much. Press 7 in the chats for Gio. That was good to be an awesome lap until then. Absolute awful for him. I've never seen a qualifying crash in my life. Never. Until now. Let's have a look at the YouTube chat. I was saying the clear fabs, kind of. Marco is slowly improving, but not too much. and he backs off. Then we see it's Josh Evans has retired in the pit lane as he can't improve any further than a 108.4. He's basically out of session as well. Let's not pay attention to our guard. He basically needs to find another 1.5 seconds to get himself into pole position. Let's do that right now, turning towards turn 1. Oh, switch is a bit there. Oh no, he's lost it. Unbelievable shame for him. I think that car getting out of the pit lane distracted him there. There's plenty more cars of field heading out of the pit lane. Awful for him. I do have everybody on the track now for the final ones. Banks is on a lap. See if we can find another 1.5 seconds to challenge for pole position. So we're on board with Banks now. A boy with a 5-place grid penalty for illegal blocking. I don't know what's happened there, but he illegally blocked someone on accident. Also Crystal with another 5-place grid penalty as Banks has gone off the track there. Wow. I think this is going to be like a restart to determine for the qualifying grid for the full race. So everyone's saying up for the final laps. We have plenty of grid penalties, including J-Boy and Crystal, also known as John in the Gene corporately in the YouTube chat. With J-Boy now on his final lap of the day. J-Boy aggressively goes towards the back curves now. You can see a flurry of yellow flags there might hamper someone. Sure might be taking a Sunday stroll. We might need to hurry a bit up there, because he might not. Otherwise, he might not make it to the checkers. So God is another 10th up. There's going to be some traffic down there, which might cause a bit of a distraction when he backs off again. Okay. Goes Berth for the 428th lap of 10th up. Check J-Boy. He's backed off. Can Gene Kondoki improve the position? He doesn't. What about Woody? In the Mercedes. ERS running out, goes to P5. And just crossed the line after the flag fell. Goldstick. As Clem goes to pole position with the hat. With a 1.441. Can anyone else challenge it? Join my mate. Whoever might challenge for pole position is the 10th down. She's not likely to get involved. As Burr goes to pole position with a 1.425. We'll take another beat down. This with our driver stays P11. As Crystal goes across the line now to try and improve position. P12, which might drop down to P17. So loses backs off, and that's qualifying concluded. As Lockheed is on pole position for the first time in his Ero career. He's on pole position here at the Netherlands. And immediately we have a lobby restart. Please screenshot the live stream picture as well for the grid for today's race. as Lockie is on pole position for the first time in his ERA career. Anyway, for today's grid, we've got Lockie on pole position, Burr P2, Clem P3, Jermac P4, Josh Evans P5, J-Boy P6, Jer P7, Woody P8, Fowles P9, Goldsy P10, Barker 11th, Crystal 12th, Derelift 13th, Noise 14th, Pels 15th, Live 16th, Luigi 17th, Hembury 18th, Algard is 19th, and Banks finish off the grid. And as it turns out, the lobby will get a restart, which means the grid is going to be the exact same in a qualifying session. And the lobby will be restarted. So unfortunately we cannot continue because we've got an unfortunate lobby restart on our hands. No, there's no will be no lobby restart. There'll be a couple of qualifying bands heading to the way due to some blocking. Watch the ERL CEO is looking after the situation. I guess everyone's pressing their quit button. I mean, also 5 red lights for the Dutch Grand Prix. And the lights out and away we go. Lockie has a great start. We have a slow car on the grid, and as Burr's gone ahead of Lockage there, turning towards turn 1. At least there's no crash to the back of the grid this time around. I'm going to pay attention right back to the grid. As Fowles and Marco's made a little bit of an error there. Comes down to P5 already. 3 wide towards the back straight, back squiggly bit. There's contact yet again between Luther and Gia. Clean start for everyone else. Now Gio's down to P10, awful start for him as Gio's now thinking the booth on Jermac. We'll never know, it might be rain again. Yellow in sector 3. Goal 6 got damage to the car. Unfortunate stuff for him. He's now staying to lap 2. 36. And David Luter's in the pits as well. He's got damage to the car too. He also the back curves for the second time today. It's Marco's battling with J-Boy. Oh, Kern. Think about it. Oh, wait. Oh, actually. There we go. And we've got majority on mediums and some on hards. I'll just do it before I forget. Sometimes I do. As we see now, these it's Jermac is everyone's still in the DRS terrain, unsurprisingly. As Clem now is now starting to figure the nerve take here, setting the fastest lap in the race, but doing so, the inside line of Jermac, and there's a little bit of a crash there, a little bit of contact there. Jermac was losing the position, now completely now stuck behind by Joshua Evans. There's the gold seek. And gold's lucky with a better exit than Burr. Got lucky to find a redemption here since he reset the track at Silverstone, and it's cost him a lot of positions, including one from Bankst. The house is now occupied for the first time today. Yeah, its consumption is quite high around this track, so there might be a chance to overtake there, and I need to be careful towards the back curves with the DRS open. 10 kilometers an hour quicker. There's no Evans in the inside line off Germite. Keeps it sticky over there, just side by side, and in towards turn 3. And towards a beautiful bank curve of turn 4. We need you to give each other space, and they kept it together as Joshua Evans is burning all of his energy. As we see Algot is in the pits. Awful stuff from him. Was Josh Evans just made a little bit of an error there. Could be possibly under pressure from fouls behind. Who's much less DRS than him. DRS wide open again. Smoker fix up having a little overtake on the DNF Surf. Clean racing from everyone. Yours wide open. As Barker dives down the inside to turn on, fails to overtake. Everyone keeping it clean so far. And towards a beautiful back curve, whatever it's called. GG mate, we're sorting for loss of their performances. It's now the other strain is now reduced now as Barker goes down the inside of Joe there, a lovely clean move from him. And he lost another position as well towards Gio. As Gio's got a fuel warning light already. Only 32 laps to go. 20 seconds gas. You're at the back of the grid. Skolsik and Doroluto fighting each other. We might come back to that later. If it's thinking about it, the ERS is burned down already. One needs to start thinking about ERS management. And there's no planned updates so far. Still no planned overtake so far. Snowbow, Locky, Clem, Jeremiah and Evans to top 5. Laval's quite close behind Evans. And towards ours was one of the slowest corners heading towards the back straight, part 2. As Evans got the DRS. The DRS wide open again. Now everyone seems to be back in the DRS trainer but belts. So overtaking might not be a position risk as fast as goes the inside line of Evans. Thinks about it. Evans keeps it ahead though. Like always, and the other yellow flag as Crystal is out of the race. You have a safety car out. What's happened there? I need to see what happened there. Crystal is out the race. Safety car's out for the first time this race. I need to find out what's happened there. Could it be drive forever? First retirement of the day. Crystal is out of the race. And so time to lay the safety cars out, which is a good time for me to do something. As apparently my break's been interrupted because Josh Evans got a 5-second penalty for speeding under a pay down, which is a schoolboy error. So we are now behind the Aston Martin Vantage, driven by the one only Third Mylander. The favourite safety car. Oh, his climb's going a little bit too weak on the throttle there. I'll be back.
The United Kingdom has achieved more World Drivers' Championships than any other country, over a quarter of which was won by Lewis Hamilton. It's almost a given that the drivers on the grid today are kart racing as children. They went into the sport with much experience as well.
There I am now back on time for the safety cars coming in this lap.
F1 engines joined the V8 era in the mid-2000s, for example, could reach 19,000 RPM.
And there we are now going again for the first restart of the day. I suppose he's now controlling the field heading towards the back corner. And also to start finish line. And Bo's launching himself on the line. As Lockies is now under pressure now between Clem and Falsifin. There's free wide again as As Clem goes around the outside line of Lockheed, keeps it together. I feel for the kiss there. Heading towards the bank curve. Grid still remains the same as got some overtakes, but as Banks moves up some positions as the Alpines are out of the points. Then we're heading towards now. There's Lockheed's defending for their lives at the moment. They might need to be a bit careful now because they have now got 5 penalty points in their disposal. Schumacher and Josh Evans are battling nicely here. And we see behind them, gap's now less than a tenth. As Burr is now 1 second ahead of the grid. So it's a beautiful bank corner. Oh, where's Clemens made a little bit of a switch, wiggly little error there. Sun's now shining. There'll be no rain today, fortunately. As the has of Clem. On to a lap 11 of 36. Everyone trying to stay in line there. Lockie burns there a little bit of BOS, just trying to stay ahead. But what he doesn't know that the turn may be a bit beneficial here if they're using like low downforce. As Live now is losing 2 positions. Number 92. Have you ever yellow flag? As Lorenz is off the track. Damaging the car in the process as well. I'm not sure if he has damage. So my pose ahead there. Off the lead now. And Goldsick. As Goldsick thinks about lunging the outside line. Goes on the gravel. Till he touches another car behind him. But he has to be careful of Josh Evans behind him. Thinks about it. Josh Evans sends it down the inside of Goldsick. Beautiful move right there. Just literally licked the stamp and sent it. And so now we're approaching on lap 12. We have to back us back behind them. Equal through there, turn 1. Oh, there's contact there between Hourglass and Goldsick right there. Hourglass lost some ground. That's Live and Joe might be absolutely close to each other. Anyway, jumps ahead of 2 of both of them. It's nice he's benefiting from the fresher tyres. It was the first DRS of 2, which may not help a lot. It's Pels and Banks battling each other towards the right left-hander. As Hourglass getting a time penalty for going off the track a few times. First one of the day. The best penalty in F1 game as Clem moves to the inside line. Off Lockie has no ERS to defend himself with, and Clem made that move easy. And he says thank you very much, and he says adios to him. As Fowles he's closing up behind him as Service Marco and Gio. As Live is gone ahead of her. As Lois is gone off the track again for the second time. Awful stuff from him. As Clem now chasing towards Burr. Schumacher and Bankston Algard is ahead of each other. So I was Clem going through and out towards the back corner. And towards the straight. Straight. So no overtaking planned yet. Meanwhile, that's noise goes to the inside of Jiboy. Makes it clean. but it's still benefiting a lot from the fresh tyres. Question is, can I get to the end of the tyres? Sounds like the clouds are picking up a bit again. Yeah, flag sector one, how goes out of the race. Another safety car's been deployed. This looks like the bank binned at the bank corner. Awful stuff from them. We're down now to 18. Safety car's deployed for the second time today. This is now the perfect time now for the medium tyre runners and the auto hard runners to pit now. Safety car count is now at number 2. We have 2 retirements so far, Farguard and Crystal. Let's have for everyone now dancing to the pit lane. Literally everyone is in the pits, but Noise is staying out, taking a lead for the Grand Prix in the process. What's going to happen to the pit as Hood getting a schoolboy penalty right there? As now Noise is benefiting from his for the fresh tyres, which should no longer be existent. So yeah, if you have any questions, let us know in the other chat. Whoa. Nearly going past the safety car there is Noise. Nearly being black flagged for that. Anyway, questions from the chat. Would you like to talk to us about anything? I'll be back in 1 second. Alright, we are back. Oops, sorry. Here we are, lap 16 and 36, to go 20 laps racing left to go. As Noise is now controlling the field. Safety cars in this lap for the second time today for restart number 2. So far this week I've been commentating on there's been a total of 7 safety cars in 2 events. That's now Noise, he's travelling like a little tractor. So if he's slowly getting towards now. Warner. Speed ramping up a little bit more quicker than before. We are now going racing once again now. We're 20 laps remaining of the race. We're very bright and well, he's just postponed position as Evans just goes on the outside line of the pedals. Can he make those super? No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Lap 17 of 36 need to pay attention close behind. There's been a closer battle behind them. After Williams, of course, backs out a little bit there. The Goldstick defends smartly there. Good lad. Let's see if Clem now can prioritise from not being crushed by Goldstick behind as Falsford. It's very close behind as Emily and Lois is trading positions down 17th and 18th. So we now has got an 9th gap as the midfield battle's really tense and go right now for the battle for the points. Close battle ahead is between Bo and Podoruta from P4. Yellow flag. Rocky has had an accident. Spun off the track there. Awful stuff from him. We are now watching as Claire Benaruto apparently once again. Number 69 has there was a race winner before just got been beaten up by 4 other people. It's up back up to P5 for the moment. So it extends the lead now to 1.2 seconds. As false and marker battling with Dawaluto. Josh Evans has gone back on the outside. Oh, there's a little bit of a shake there. That makes Gio false, but goes down the inside line there. Please do. I hope they won't crash into each other. They'll break the golden rule of racing. Oh, they did. They actually did. They actually did. Both of them drivers crashing into each other. The VSCs deployed for the first time today. Oh my word! That they broke the very golden rule of racing. Don't hit your teammate. The golden rule has been broken for the first time in the overall relationship, gentlemen. Give them a round of applause in the chat. There's now some people are pitting. I don't know why some people are pitting for no reason, because they're on slightly fresh tyres. Virtual safety car is ending. We're going back on the green soon. Need to pay attention to Clem. VSC may be ending soon. Yeah, this looks like it's VSC ending. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now. Well, that was about time. I still do. It's got a drive for penalty. Speaking of the virtual safety car. As long as few of us need to check the penalties. Oh no, Lois has got a drive for penalty as well. Oh no, for him. We're behind Pels and Burr battling each other for P3 for the podium spot. You know, we had a flag of Germite. You need to quickly pay attention back to the leading pairs, the pelotonists. Now leading the races. Both got the inside out of Clem. Pelsabine. Now it's going to be partially involved in a Haas Club sandwich. Spurs stays ahead as they have swapped positions. As the teammates battling each other at Haas. Hope they won't hit each other like the Berth Williams did. Gerva unfortunately pits in and retires the session. Jalfatoli acknowledges. Oh, a little bit of a close battle there for the lead. As unfortunately Noise will be removed for a bit as things are As both thinks about going the inside, now the outside line. For Evans. And both stays ahead. But it has driver. Well, if Clem loses it, and has driver's cautiously backing out there. Between fouls. I just don't tell this is going to be 4 wide again. Thank God for that. Still a yellow flag. Oh, it's just like it's going to be for the retired car. As now Clem sets it on the outside line as Bird takes the lead for the Grand Prix. Behind Evans. In front of Evans, I mean. J-Boy sets the fastest off 11 flat. Everyone keeping close to the turns here. Oh, as Barker was paid, lost it there. Never did it itself. 1, 2, 3. 3 cars battling. 1 straight. It's Clem now. Defense gets fast with feed. Breaks the move stick. Getting closer than before. DRS now activated. Somehow some cars pulling into the pits now. But the Haas drivers now for Romeo's a little bit of a kiss. Going towards turn 1. I told you since retired incorrectly. Which may cause a distraction for some drivers. And that's the top 4 drivers, still very close to each other, between 3rd and 6th. And the safety car comes down now as Barker is now out of the race. As Marco binned it. That one of the most difficult turns on the track. Safety car's out for the 3rd time today. Make it a total of 8.5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Feathers getting another penalty for speeding in the pit lane again. Congratulations. Total of 7 people in the pit lane at the moment. Both of our Haas drivers, the 7th is benefiting ahead. Oh wow. 23 of 36. The Merc drivers just down to 16. Lots of driver error mistakes happening here today then. Now we're on safety car number 3 today. With Bernard and taking his beautiful car again, once again for a ride. As we expect her to serve the penalty once again. I don't know why she keeps doing that, because she doesn't know you can actually serve it till the end. Otherwise Josh Evans is obsessed with taking penalties while under the safety car. Who wonders why? It's both accounts are in pits. Oh, we've got to hold on to Luto as well. That's going to be absolutely stonkingly weird. Tartars I might likely make it to the end here. Well, it's another safety car pulls out and make them go to the fresh softs. Or like everyone else has. What's going to happen at the final closing stages of the race with only 10 laps remaining? Safety cars now pulling back into the pits now for the third time today. We're going for restart number 3 and possibly the last restart. Unbelievable stuff here. Let's have a look at the YouTube chat. Third safety car. Yeah, we have a total of 8 safety cars I've recorded in my yellow career. Plus the one. Plus safety car now, we're going for the third restart now. Possibly the last. We're ready to go against Burley's to the field. Val's behind. He's under pressure from his teammates. Leave now. He's going to be moving now as Clem shuts the door on him. As Clem is now ahead of Lieb now. But wait a minute, how has he? Lieb now is defending against another good as Ruddy is out the race. Been an incident between him and someone else. I'm not going to say about that. You've got to have an absolute laugh here. I'm not going to say what the hell happened there. Safety car's held up for the 4th time now. Safety car's been deployed now. It deployed 5 times in PSF4. Now it's deployed 4 times in PSF2. Making it a total of 9 I've seen so far. Wow. Oh, and Josh Evans is out of the race too. I'm sorry, I forgot to see that. Oh, gang. There's an incident between him and Woody as well. Josh Evans, the championship leader, is now no longer a championship leader. It's now a championship 3rd place or maybe 4th, or even worse if everyone else beats him in terms of the championship leading. Evans. Yeah, I don't know why as well. Absolute drama. This is why I love Ero. It's full of dramas, action, and highlights. You can see more here on the Ero YouTube channel. Truck driving sounds been a little bit weird this weekend. Meanwhile, a bit of roasting on the PSF2 chat. Uh-oh. Yeah, that would have what happened in the chat. And this is going to be possibly season ban for someone. So I'm not going to say now. Listen, now we got a total of 9 racing laps left to go. What's going to happen now? Safety cars in this lap now, possibly. Possibly no more safety cars after this. And now here we go now for restart number 4. Here we go now for restart number 4. Now it's Bird leads way once again. For that possibly the third time, I believe. Now we've got Claire right behind him, a much fresher rubber, and really to go again. As Valspin is running away from the scene here. Slide down. Thinks about being on the inside, so closes the door. There's now the hazard pedals, goes inside the banks on a much quicker tyre. Keeps the music, nice lad. So Clem thinks about both on fouls. As Clem is now starting to think now we're on a much quicker tyre and much less wear. And he's thinking about moving on outside, and then the door shuts on him. And he gets a good exit out of there. Oh, there's contact! What's happened there? They shut the door on him. And Clem stays ahead of him though. That's now absolute drama there. What's happened there? As noise. Where's the position now? Is battling with Doraluta down to P12. Clem's cheated. You got to call and get into place. I found both Alpha and Bill drivers. They're going to be careful because there's going to be Gio right behind him in the Red Bull. Thinks about it. Gio on a much quicker tyre. Oh, it's Gio made a little bit of a error there. Oh my word, the wheel now between Lockheed and Gio. If they can keep it clean for there, that'll be lovely if they do. This Clever's still got to try and get a 5-second lead as quick as he can. The question is, can he do it? At the moment, he might be able to be reinstated. Or rescinded, whatever it is. As anyway, there's contact there between Emma and Gio. As gold stickers on the fourth, as well as lots of forward rigs being thrown around. Oh my. Are these safety cars seeing who deployed this time around? Because see, one got evolution with that the end big damage. Whoa. What hurts happened there? I'm not sure if Henry's got damage to the car. They might prove to find out Slocky's got damage to the car, locking up. The butch tyre has a little bit of battling between the midfielders. Or shall I say pelotons? Oh, I love you, it's just pure drama. So some people might be on fresh rubber. There's noise. Goes off the track, unfortunately. Yellow flag in sector 2. Anyway, now as Kleb thinks about trying to sneak across the inside line. Oh, he's going for it immediately, not even past the first straight yet. Here we go, yellow flag as goal seekers out of race, and Gerbipe as well. Both of them out of the race, right bank corner. And there's no safety car out, which is good. Because we've only got 6 laps remaining of racing. Wow. And always and Gerbipe and Gia, they're out of the race as well. We're now down to 10. We're down to 10 races now. Unbelievable. What's happening in the late stages of the race, I have no idea what. So my with a little bit of side pod damage may slow him down a little bit. Our slide now is going to think about moving and move on fouls. The hour's wide open now for lead now. 92, the favourite spin that came out for him. He's going for the move on fouls fin for his podium. He does it. The question is now, can he defend himself against between himself 3rd and 9th? And Live now defend himself for 3rd place in the race against 4th to 9th. Does he do it? That's the question. Oh, a little bit of an error there for Lieb. From Lieb, I mean. Look at the train behind him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars right behind him. All got DRS. Plus coming hot. As everybody senses it, the inside line. There's contact yet again from Emery. Involved again. And Emery's been forced off the track there. As Lieb now has got a little bit more breathing space. What a race this is going to be absolutely chaos. This is GTA 5 chaos mod, don't forget this rate. As the Haas 30 kilometers an hour fast and sends the inside line of Emery. Pels thinks about moving out the outside line. He thinks about it goes to the inside line. Here comes now is Pels on the outside line. Then back through the outside line. Can he send it around the outside of Emery? He does. Absolute kerfuffle at the final drama of the race. A Shapley sends it inside of Lockheed. Now it's time for part 2 of Can Lieb 92 stay in 3rd place. As we have a yellow flag, Lockheed has crashed. Lockheed is now out of contention. Ring's gone for him. Can he get the fastest lap of the race? About 2 billion off. Can Lieb score his first podium of the season? And now we've got Emery back on the outside line. Takes past Pels. As now everyone else is closing right behind him. As now Pels is now trying to run away as soon as quick as he can. There's got fast chasing Williams right behind him. Backs up. Now, part 1 million I've won with live and fouls. Can Live do it? Can Live defend himself for his absolute life for the first podium ever for the legendary 92 beat that had that this season at the British Grand Prix? As far as carefully using his DRS. No, he's not even using the DRS. He has DRS, but he's not even using it. Meanwhile, back behind us, there's your boy sent to the inside lane. Pedals. Oh, this is going to be side by side through the back corner. Still no changes headers. Please don't make contact there. This is going to be absolutely dangerous if they do. They didn't. If there was a crash down, we might just play the Danger Mouse theme song. Moving happens, not racing. Asleep now, defending still the place he wants to get in his Ero career. P3 for the legendary beam. Because he's got 1 lap left to defend the 92 beam driver. He's still in P3. As Claire now starts the final lap of the race, he needs to get at least another 1.5 seconds ahead before third catches him up. We're going to go 3-1-2 wide. That's how the Williams of Tripoli goes to the outside line. It's just going to be a really close battle for the podium here if everyone keeps it together. As Tripoli goes past. Oh, there's contact there! There's contact there between MI and fouls or punch to win. Meanwhile, that's the Williams of Tripoli thinks about making a mistake. Thinks about making a mistake on Live now. The legendary 92. Live now still defending like an absolute genius at the moment. And he keeps it still ahead. Gonna give it literally everything they've got. The other's wide open for one last time. For 2 last times. So there's gonna be one last opportunity to overtake. And he didn't even excel. Meanwhile that's Kleb goes over the line to finish the race. But he hasn't completed the race. As Burr is the winner of the Dutch Grand Prix of Ero's F2. And now the barrel rains now. The gap now. The Japan got him. He got him. Japan's beat the lap now by 200ths of a second. Wow. What a race. Anyways, might take the blame game for the penalties. Pels finishes P6, Backs P7, Pels P8, Devolution P9. Devolution nursing home in his car. Crashing his way to... Can he get the fastest lap race? He does at the end. The same way it takes drivers a day, but for me. Burr, that was beautiful. That was beautiful from Burr. Congratulations to the Mercedes driver Burr, taking home the win for the Ero PSF2 race here in the Netherlands. Anyway, we have a look at the final standings of Burr wins the race. Claire was second place with the 5-second penalty. Chaboy third, Live fourth, anyway Mo might not be P5 depending on how urgent he is. Pels P6, Max P7, Fouls 8th, Devolution P9th, and the only for the last finish taking out the fast lap is Lokik. Then we have 10 unfinished drivers. We have Noise, Jemaip, Goldsick, Woody, Evans, Marker, Lois, Algard and Crystal all not finished the race. Like I say, thank you very much for watching this today's race. It was absolutely brilliant to watch. Drama, literally every single lap. Good, absolute bowling scenes here. I have a total of 9 safety cars, total of 4 safety cars, plus a virtual safety car. Wow. I'd like to say thank you very much again for watching the Ero VSF2 race around Sanford, and I'll be back and Roderick, the Ero CEO, will be commentating for PS F1 tomorrow evening at 6 PM. Make sure you keep it there, and I'll see you guys next time for next stream. And I'll be back next time, same place, same time, for the Italian Grand Prix at the Temple of Speed. Thank you very much for watching, and adios. Matthew Roxon is now goodbye.